Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Filmy. Today I'm going to cover Call of Duty Warzone 10 pro tips to reduce recoil. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Commando foregrip. When customizing a weapon's attachments, it can be all too easy to focus on the wrong aspects. In multiplayer, quick ADS is widely considered to be very important. In Warzone, it's less significant. This isn't to say you shouldn't have some competitive ADS speed, but to highlight the importance of handling recoil, this is because it's more difficult to control over long distances. Commando foregrip is an underbarrel attachment that improves recoil control and aiming stability at the cost of move speed.
Instead of recoil control. This will help with the side-to-side or horizontal recoil, which gives it an almost straight recoil pattern at the start and then tapers off. Now before the recent update, the mercenary...
Number 9, Merc foregrip. Not every skirmish in Warzone is fought at distance. Some fights occur in close quarters, and these are not always easy to avoid. As a result, it's often advised that at least one person in a squad carries a submachine gun. However, SMGers are notorious for having bouncy recoil. The Merc foregrip is a solid choice to fix this, as it increases both vertical recoil and hip-fire accuracy. It will come at the cost of decreased ADS speed and walking speed though.
Let's jump into it. Alright, so if you're someone like me, you probably just rely on this little statistic chart that they has with the guns. Maybe you have a little idea of what the attachments do and how...
Number 8, Ranger foregrip. Some weapons behave differently to others, which means the Commando or Merc foregrips aren't always the best options. The former helps balance ARs while the latter favors a run-and-gun style with SMGs. For those who want to control recoil out of range with submachine guns, the Ranger foregrip awaits you. This attachment improves vertical recoil and weapon stability
of the gun itself, and like I said, it's straight up and to the right. Now we're going to see what this looks like with the Ranger foregrip and compare.
Number 7, Compensator. The Compensator is a useful muzzle attachment that reduces vertical recoil significantly. However, it will reduce both aiming and stability in ADS. It's a nice option for multiple weapon types, including ARs, SMGs, and LMGs. The Compensator can be paired with stippled grip tape or a tack laser to help minimize its negative effects. Equipping a Compensator means you cannot use a suppressor unless one is natively integrated with a gun barrel attachment. Number Six, choosing the right barrel. Regardless of your preferred weapon, it's essential that you choose the rest barrel attachment to suit your playstyle. If you are someone who struggles with recoil control, some barrels can help you out. For example, the M4A1 stock M16 Grenadier attachment provides better recoil control, greater bullet velocity, and enhanced rate of fire. Not every barrel will necessarily help with recoil control, however, it's best to read bunch descriptions and play around them. Number 5, tap fire at distance. All too often do less experienced players fire their entire weapon's magazine immediately when engaging foes at range. This is highly inefficient and can easily result in you getting caught out when reloading. Guns are naturally less accurate at range, and you need to learn this sooner rather than later. One tip to help out with is tap firing, which simply entails you pressing your shoot button rather than holding it down. You'll notice your gun only kicks back slightly before resetting. Number 4, understanding where to shoot if you're unsure about recoil. Sometimes applying sound logic in strange situations can work out favorably. Most guns tend to veer upwards the longer they are fired. In the right moments, this can all be all you need to know about recoil. If you don't have time to line up a perfect shot, aim for your opponent's chest. When fired, there is a good chance your gun will spray upwards and hit them in the head. The method's simplicity does sound daft, but think about when you're trying to snipe a moving target. Number 3, mount surfaces. The mount mechanic has been available on Call of Duty Modern Warfare since the game launched. It's also present in Warzone, yet only experienced players make apt use of such a feature. For the uninitiated, mounting a surface means you'll be able to shoot with increased accuracy and far less recoil. Number 2, recoil patterns. To the untrained eye, it can often seem that recoil behaves similarly between each gun, but the truth is that every weapon has its own individual recoil pattern that can be learned. You can jump into a private match and fire at a wall with a given weapon. Afterwards, you will notice that gun's recoil pattern spluttered across the surface. Testing this gun out for yourself is often advised because you personally see how your favorite gun behaves when fired. The more you study the pattern, the more you'll notice it in-game. Number 1, position your analog stick or mouse in the opposite direction. Once you learn your gun's recoil patterns, it's far easier to mitigate them. To do so, you simply need to position your analog stick or mouse in the opposite direction of the recoil. Over time, you can ingrain this technique into your mind until it becomes a natural reflex. Typically, most guns will veer up either to the left or the right, and in some instances, both. You need to reposition the analog stick or mouse in the opposite direction to counter this. This will ultimately make you shoot centrally, which is the objective. It can take much practice, but implementing this tip will greatly help you control recoil. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, so I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.